So, last week we been talk about prioritization feature. We mean say, for the one who don't be there, almost people and go able to tell we, what did we talk about last week? Because I remember the one who don't be there. Grandma, you know one. You be there. You know be there? Moses, you be there, right? Because I remember. You know be there? Why would I only deny someone not be there? Okay, Kenneth. No, not to Kenneth. Now Kenneth, right? Okay, not to him. Yes, sir. Jacob, you know be there? Joanna, you be there. You know what I'm saying, no be there. It's not possible. So we talk about product, you have been there, right? We talk about product prioritization feature, right? How they prioritize the features, the more they get. So what will we learn from that class day? Just a brief. We've been talking about 3 frameworks then. What will we say? Sheku. Yes, that will be one of the frameworks they will use. Joanna, who's one again? Because I don't want to say the line for forget. We talk about the Moscow framework. Would I again be there yourself? Fine. Usman, you be there. So, Messi, you be there. Right? Okay. So, Sheku don't mention one, Joanna they mention one, Usman they mention one. So, logo. Usman, remember? You don't eat, huh? Messi, remember? Or you back don't forget? Joanna, you back don't forget? Or Sheku, you mention there? Now, I don't remember. Why you focus on that? But we talk about 3. Okay, so we talk about the Moscow framework. What's in the Moscow framework they do? What's it stand for? They tell you company say not for user, but you the old laptop now. So how do they for work now? Yeah, we talk about the Moscow framework saying I must have exactly. Yes. The RICE framework. What does the RICE stand for? RICE. What does it stand for? I said, what does the RICE stand for? You say RICE. You know, you just kind of even know what they talk about. And then you say, yes. Confidence with your thing. Impact, confidence. The left one, the E. Okay, you don't mention the Moscow, you don't mention RICE. Who's one again, remember? All left the E for waiting. The E now for effort, basically. So what the other framework? Now 3 we've been talking about. Remember the other one? So they talk about the highs and the lows. What's not the name? The highs and the low for prioritize the feature. Well, anyways, no. In fact, Sheku don't do well because like nine don't call the 2 framework there. You want to know when they be there and say no member, no waiting. So because of that, the Sheku gets $2 worth of bounty. You can ask operations for the bounty form, and then you can fill them. So we talk about 3 frameworks there: value versus effort framework. When I the number 1 framework we'll talk about before we go to Moscow and the RICE framework. So we see how that is very, very important. But today, what they can look at? Product lifecycle management. So I don't know if we all like every day we use different type of products, not so whether na physical products, whether na digital products, every day we use products. Maybe physical products, you get a brand where they make shoes where you're comfortable for wearing. You get probably a digital platform where you're comfortable for use, or you get any kind of type of product, whether physical product or digital product. But we don't ever ask ourselves then this question. Do you ever think about whose process or whose journey basically every product they go through before ever you see them for make you begin for use them? Would you ever think about that day? Almost would you ever see anything but how them begin for make this thing here? What are the first thing we do? And how them do them? Would you ever think about that day? So what you can think about? How you can think about them? Okay. So now that aspect, then now you can think about products. Okay. Any other person? Do you ever think about the stage or waiting that happen before ever we get to products? Any other person do you ever think? So most times, we thought about products, like the design, and even sometimes the functionality of how the product be. Now we can think about most times. Not so. Like most people, okay, they don't know they use iPhone. What's not they use when make you buy iPhone? Camera, quality, like the internet. What do you mean by the internet? What's not the quality? Hey, wait. Many men talking on quality. Now wait. Everybody in quality different. Not so, some man they ban for camera. Some people they get iPhone, but then they snap. Okay, now wait. Many men don't for talk. Wait, talk they talk you. The security. You ban for the security. Okay. But that again, what make you buy iPhone? Or if you don't buy iPhone, what make you they use them? Why make you want? Sometimes not take ban, but why make you want to forget them? For you, not get them. For we, not get them. Simply because of the camera. Okay. Would I again? Would I give? Would I give that numbers? They say 99.9. 99.999% when they use the iPhone now because of the camera. I mean, I don't know that day. Would that again? So yes, most times when they buy products, sometimes the design, they kind of push we or drive we for make we buy that kind of products. And apart from the design alone, other times some people like when they talk now say now for camera, yes, now for Gen Z people, for people way I'm not gonna say show off, but people will like for take pictures. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. But like how this man here talks to, for people way basically get other things when they do, the reason why they buy now because of insecurity. I mean, they buy, not only for in camera, the security features them more kind of strong and robust pass we own Android. Where people where people they use. What do you mean by which kind Android? Android operating system, now they talk about. So almost type of Android you get. And they talk about phone brand. So if you want to think about Samsung where then they compare so Samsung, then they compare Samsung phone the way they use Android operating system, where they compare with iPhone, Samsung, Pixel, they all na iPhone they but na Android they use. So you know me no more saying about the phone in name or in brand. Now the phone is space. I will say the phone is space. So what's not the space where iPhone they get, where Android they get? Okay. So no Android phone no get. Well, me not ever do that research day, but you don't know if they not release them it, like you don't say. Now talk, now concept, then just talk about. Anyways, so most times when they buy products, the thing that what they look at is mostly the thing that what they focus about the product, not the design of the product, or even sometimes the functionality. But we know they actually think about the stage where that products they kind of go through for making either, first of all, reach to we for make we use them, and onto that stage where that products will kind of, let we say, they need to use them again. People need to use them again to some certain extent. So for that, basically today, now we talk about products life cycle management. What's in this product life cycle management? What's in our product life cycle management? So before ever they posting grab for make any product, what's in the first thing when they come to your mind? Before ever you even make any product, whether a digital product, whether a physical product, what's the first thing they get? Huh? Name? The idea. If you don't get idea, now we get idea, let them remember about name first. Because if you don't get idea, I will just go get name and then like you don't get any idea. So you get to think about the product idea first of all. So now I made them define product life cycle management as a strategic process where actually each product they go through onto where the very day we get that initial idea say, now this I want to do or not to this I want to do, onto that time where the product they kind of retire. But as we go, we get for can see waiting at the different stages where this product here they go through. So product life cycle management just sound like, for example, where then they born motorman in general. The stage, the initial stage, when I they born the person, right? And then there are stages where the person they go through. One, in the grow, not so. When the person they grow, what's in the happen? As in they grow from waiting teenager to adults. When at the maturity stage. And after that, they also next day end pa. Huh? Old? Yes, old age. After the old age, we sign the end. Huh? Retire? Now the word done, they fade out, die. So retire, when you say retire, it just mean like you retire per walk. But yeah, fade away. Retire, that's not the right word, but in concept, where they explain and just say die. That's not the last stage, really, basically. So that's not like the same kind of stage, just them, where products they actually go through. Because from the very day where you get your idea, that idea they move on to a certain stage. That makes some people and the first time when they launch their idea, sometimes now like 10 customers then go get or 20 or 50 or 100 customers. But as them products basically they go to that growth stage in the sense where you then go begin to say I get over 2,000 customers, I'll get 5,000 customers then. And there is a time where the product, they basically go to a maturity stage now. Now that same day now they kind of get competitors, them. Other people, they don't kind of go inside that industry day. And there is also a stage where that product will kind of retire. But retire, definitely, it can be for stop for use the product, left for the support the product, and then move the features then where that product will be get to another product where the users then go use. Or entirely just discard the product itself. But why making actually important for when we think about the products in life cycle? One, it help we for ensure say we products actually relevant. Because if you not think about that stage day, then you not go first of all know waiting at the first feature where you go launch, where your users then basically go appreciate, or where users then where go satisfy your users then. So that make we want for ensure say we test and check with products for say irrelevant, and then it give the exact need where we make them for to the people then. And then two, why make we without say where they come up with a product idea, I just make them for satisfy people then. What's not the easy way make we can create products then? Personal use now too. But what's not the main reason why they make people say they do business? Profits, right? That's one of the things them. So even with the product life cycle management, this cycle basically they help you for ensure say whatever they do, they're able to carry its profits for you, or you know they carry its profits for you. So the moment you kind of skip that part there, and then now make sometimes they see some people there, they just start business, and then maybe less than 1 month, you they see the business again. Because that stage they are actually relevant for each and every product. And then number two, they help you for make decisions where go benefit everybody. So then they get for do it, features them way for put for the products for now. Like last week, right? We'll talk about them features then. They say we all can get plenty features then. Most people, we've been talking about Orange, where they come first. The first thing when they start with are waiting. Send and receive money, right? But now this BNTM, it normally say that's not been the only idea where Orange will start with. Then we get different features that we want to implement our Orange money. But then launch phase, are just one. Now in the launch, when are for the send and receive money. But then as time that goes on, they begin for making informed decision based on waiting, the feedback when the users they don't get. So then go down here or maybe do user research where people they talk say, hey, I wish I could able to buy support with me Orange money. I wish I could able to pay for my light bill with Orange money. I wish I could able to pay for support, transfer money from one bank to another. And as time goes on, what's happen? We don't see all of them features then they come by Orange money, but not to something where they launch at once. Then take them step by step. So all of them decisions that they make now because they kind of follow the products where they make when the Orange money product life cycle for manage them. Because it's not only about for make the product itself, but if you keep them steps there, they find out say things then go there will not go help or not go make even the business go before. So it also help for sustain the product. So people are now they use the product, and because of that, the product don't kind of be viable that everybody wants for user. Now you make like Orange money almost the all side in a saloon where you go, they see Orange money because the product so much viable that everybody else want for kind of benefits from this particular. Then different features they have so where Orange money they implement. So now we don't talk about say product life management, product life cycle management. Just sound like for example when they born posting, right? They get in stage when are waiting. The first day when they born the posting, not so. For a product basically, that stage they then call on the introduction or the launch stage. That are the very first day where they launch this product and people then begin for use them. And then you get your growth stage. That growth stage, just like I talked just on, and then now they begin for get money, get more customers and for come inside, and then you get the maturity stage. That maturity stage, they, for example, Orange, now they're the first company, right? We launch mobile money. Now waiting happen. Without they enter there. After cell, Q cell, they enter there. So that maturity stage now, the other people there, when they call competitors, then they enter. And during that stage, they be very difficult. Right? Because now they go for make decisions, informed decisions, we go help for make the one retain the customers that we then get currently, and two also able for satisfy because almost I don't want to use Afri money and Q money, so I don't know if all the features that we Orange get and get them. So if they find out, so then they try for do that. But now Orange go basically waiting, begin for create other features them, where then customer base go benefit from, and then get a stage when at the decline or basically sunsetting stage. That's at the stage where the product, when I say decline, not only for say overall, then they cancel the product or they need to use them again. But it's kind of similar to that. But as we go, we don't know waiting at the decline stage or waiting at that sunsetting stage. Any question? So, waiting the introduction or launch stage they do. These are the stage where the business they launch waiting. The minimum viable products. And this minimum viable products are the products where now the version of your products will not include all things. Like you don't get all things. The reason why make you launch this particular one, now for one, get without them, customize them at this stage. You also do them. And some of the things that will happen during this stage are that they spend a lot of money, and then they make a lot of profit. So I don't know almost how we don't ever get involved in business. We don't ever do any kind of business. So at start, where you start, you make any profit. Like now you be the put, not so. You be the put for try forget that's their attention. People their attention, right? You do all of that because you want to forget people their attention. So at this stage here, so now you begin for validate the idea. Now you go know say, oh, people want this product here. Or people don't want not so. People don't the way they don't spend money, they per product. All throughout. But yet still that money all they don't make. Then come for find out say, this is not the work. People don't want this product here. Waiting they happen. Then they'll be continue. Then they left not so. But then there are people where they start, spend as much money, invest as much money, get initial users them, and then at that stage they know they make no money. But they know now say, oh, this is not something where people want. And because they now don't know say this is not something where people want, then focus they be for kind of try for see, waiting at some of the things that the people want. And then, like I say, some of the characteristics of the introduction or launch stage of a product. Now, one, high investment, low sales, and then high risk, but then you add innovative features. Because outside the high risk, they come at that. Sometimes you savings, that they take so they put for this business here. But then, sometimes you don't get for make money. But now, because you don't validate the idea, people that don't give feedback say, oh, this is something where we want, waiting they happen. They continue. So one example, let's say inside 1997, some people are not be done born yet, some man be done born. When Netflix starts, right now, how will they see Netflix? How they see? Almost how they use Netflix now. Yeah. So they say, for now they use that. They say their first launch, when Netflix first launched, they launch as waiting DVD by mail. That Netflix actually say, yes, there is a need for people that want for they get or rent movies. So now, it just sounds like, when you go there in a salon, you buy from Shein, or you buy from Zara, you buy from whatever. When you buy, then they send them to you, right? And they ship and cancel you. So now the same way, people then basically they do with Netflix. People then they go on their website, and the Netflix website, and then order. Like for example, you don't see this film here, say you want time. You do order on this website here, and then they send to you the DVD. Now they send to you. Not so like today we go there and you also see them. Yes, log in at your Netflix account and watch any film. No, that's also so then start. So what thing they do now this phase here, like how we talk just now. What thing they do now this phase here, just now we talk about them. What in Netflix we they basically do? Yes, sir. Yes, then they provide for them. But there's something where they do with the idea. It's not. There's a simple word, one green word. Okay, forget. Na DVD, yes, sir. Yes, then they innovate. But there's the one word. Then they validate. That's fine, but the simple one word, now like test. Now they don't put this product out there. Then they test now say, this is something where people want. And this test to them basically they test, get for do it, user research. Some power then I ask so, when we launch products, we never ask people a question when I had the user research. So as Netflix, even though this is an innovative idea, you go order, go see film if na me no know. Any film no more now, when you want to watch, you don't see them, and then they don't advert. You go on the website, you see them, you click on them, order, check out, then send them, the house and you host, you open, you DVD player, you play, and then you watch. Then that's when be there. That's when they start. And then now, then kind of waiting, they focus on proving people wanted to rent movies easily from home. Then I focus on. They focus say, oh, people they actually want for the rent movies from their host. Then person go left-handed. So this will be the introduction or the launch stage of Netflix. We not be know that they not so. Say na so Netflix start. We just will say, I know more in this so today. You go on your account, you go watch film, so be they know. So now for me, you know, say every product has a launch stage. You get different stages where they go through, not so just one. And then there's the growth stage. What in this stage how they do? Now that stage where they get traction, basically. Now this is the stage where people they come for can use this product here, like Netflix no more. Now that stage then go reach and people then begin come. Then they get now this stage here now, like that idea where we don't test. You know, so now people they want to. We're going to the growth stage. Not so that's now you begin get profits. So man can say, hey, me this business here, I make it to Edo. For example, it happen. Okay, like let me give example for me. Like what be small, I be they make man also what be small, I be they make rich cake. So the very day where they kind of starts for make the cake, like the very week what starts. Sometimes if I spend 100,000, sometimes I like 10,000 I will get on top. But then the next make what they make, I they get more money. Why? Because one, like most of the things they work for buy for the make, then they already like baking powder, vanilla, I get them. Or sometimes butter, I don't buy butter, I don't buy sugar. So sometimes I just few things I get for buy. And then now that shows say my business not going at which stage? The growth stage. Now then now I don't get sales increase. I they get plenty customers that they come. So this one now this stage are the focus where people can get. And for either add more features, and like for me, example, more features that we get for add, because I want to have more money, like add a boiled egg special and put them back now like one whole egg inside the cake. So then I like feature I don't add. So when the product, of course, so when the products go na the growth stage now, you they think about scaling. Like someone, like one woman they way that TikTok I can see and then say, and they call himself Western Abacha. Like in the cell, I don't know, we don't come across him, eh? And this being said, who say don't get other shop? Kuto Road. So what's in that happen? Now, who stage in business don't go? You don't go to the growth stage. And now this person, they expand in operations, in a scale up. Because now you don't say, oh, this business, people that want to, and they make profit from them. So what's I need for do? I need for scale them up. Get 2 shop, or even sometimes in the next other years, sometimes in the next 6 months, you will tell you say you don't get shop now, lumbly parts. Right? So this is the stage basically where the person go add more features, reach new markets. Then at that time now, some man go say, I go begin going to the offices then for go left, sometimes trying to party that they left too. Or now so party that they sell, now they go now, they move. Because the business don't go. And then they try for improve user feedback. The idea that people that they give say, this, I think say this time around you put boku this soap at this business here or this and thing where you make so you not find no they accept the feedback because your products then at the growth stage. So rapid sales growth. Now some of the things that will happen, and then another increase in competition. You sabi salon as you begin to do business so then see the business they boom. The next day, what you see? Other person don't do one. So now you get competition. And then you need to focus on, now that you don't get this competition, now you need to focus on market share. What's basically at the market share? Now you market today. Now people, you have to share this market. So instead of 2,000, people are where they buy to. You know, say salon, and sabi business. Even if they maybe they buy to me. But if you be say in party, don't begin say like, go buy to you again. You never buy to you. So because now you they share the market, so now you go for focus on your market share. How for basically dominate that market today. And then for expand, so to get more team, so you need more people for begin go deliver things them and so on and so forth. So the same example with Netflix. After they don't come on at this stage for deliver DVD, then what do they do now? They expand their content library by making use of stream technology. Now you go on the website and then they introduce another feature where they introduce, it's subscription based, right? Now you subscribe, when month's done, you pay. When you log in, you get access. Not so you don't need to go on no website for you go order DVD. Who say the player? People, some man not get DVD player again at the host, not so because now smart TV or so then they use. So that's not how you put this. Now one of the stages that we products they go through. So now two we don't talk about. We don't talk about the launch or introduction. Then at the very stage where they get this idea, and the second stage now waiting. The growth stage. So we go for do capo. This is group A, this is group B. We go for do presentation. All right. And then you get the maturity phase. Where your products don't grow. Just like Motorman. When Motorman they grow, picking where they grow, they reach. They say, hey, this picking I don't grow. Yes, it don't grow. Say now they reach. Say now maturity stage. So now they don't reach. So this stage are now back. Now the sales they begin for slow. Because why? Competition don't tense. So now that person will be they buy to me because in party don't begin sell and they left me, then go there. That person will be they buy to me because in Fambu now don't begin sell back the same business. Then they buy to me again, not so. And other people then they actually enter into this market here. So because of that, competition they heavy. So waiting and so for focus on at this stage, optimize existing features. So one for make sure say the features they will get, we put them higher, and I make most times now almost all products and they kind of add AI in their products. The features them whether they add AI. Because if you get a product at this stage, you don't add AI there. They don't use themselves. Because people want, even in WhatsApp, I don't know, we don't notice, right? They don't include AI inside it. Because people want platforms there now where they do stuff for them. They don't want to do anything. So if you not do them, so you optimize your features them, your current features the way you get. And then, even though the competition don't tense, now they say they find a niche. Inside that particular competition, so tell this person here because in Fambu they sell now. So tell you they go now, they make a particular feature where they target a particular niche. So tell us school picking them. Something are office workers then. Something are this particular sector of people. Something go say, now go begin make like one thing also I don't see what people they do now. Planting chips. Then they make and they put it inside them, Ziploc bag them, or then put it inside bowl for sale. If you see that person where they sell and they target person where they buy 5 millions, now they in the target. Not so they in the target. You don't find the niche. Now like people where get money, when they sit at the office, when during the week, they don't get that time they bought, they buy and they go keep on Saturday or Sunday, when they didn't have the host, then they do it. Then they eat them. That the post you don't find, because you don't see, say, this business here, people don't buy Cooper, any side it's on, they see planting chips. Any side it's on, they see planting chips. So what they do? And they find a niche, that a particular set of people where you want to focus on. If not school picking them, office workers them, or even people where they do other kind of work, now they focus on. And then that people in they now they be your customer base. So these are some of the things there. And then sometimes you either even get for reduced cost. Sometimes if you be they buy, if you be they look, I don't know, try where Orange be they do it in a code and call students spark, eh? Where Orange, it's more Orange be they get a student spark. What's in them do? They not reduce the price because other services then we don't can interrupt or disrupt. Yes. So then can with that student spark they for that there. They say school picking there. So now students then can that particular feature they for. So now so you they do. And then you they do all of this for waiting. Waiting make you they do all of them dancing there. One, and for gain more customers and even for retain the one the way you get currently. And then, and for ensure say you differentiate the competition where they currently. So, characteristics of this maturity stage are that stable sales, you get a stable sales because you don't find a niche for focus spam. They get strong brand recognition and go say, Orange, okay, Orange, they don't get this products here that they use now. They don't count this feature here. That alone now a brand recognition. People that don't recognize say, oh, now Orange line they do this, or now AfriCell line they do this. And then, even the competition where they focus on not only the competition now, but the efficiency of the thing that we don't put in place. So, for example, without now, we don't use Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. We all use them, one way or the other. Microsoft Word, in the talk say in a launch stage, there's some power. The time when they launch and self, not be done born it. Not be done born itself. I make it they say some people in their office this, they say, oh, they're strange. I don't know that time they tell me say no self how to use the computer because the version of Microsoft will be there in now outdated one. I like Office 2010, I be there. So like you need to get used to for using kind of product. So Microsoft Word now a mature product where people then they use. So because Microsoft Word now a mature product, and then this stage we don't they as mature as in B, other competitors then they when they into this word processing stuff. So what they do? They add a feature. And this feature where they add basically now for integrate term with Office 365. So anybody will pay for Office 365, automatically they get all the Microsoft package there. So, you know me say, we don't work up at this business, so they can't let fun. Not so in the team. Now for find a feature where they put a business, what that person don't get. Even if what that person gets, you put your own, optimize it in such a way that you go still able for retain your current customers the way you get. That's basically not day. So you, because Microsoft actually do this integration here, they're not able for retain their customers them. So most of them big, large enterprise companies them, and Office 365 that they use. And the moment they pay for Office 365, they get all the Microsoft package suits there. So no need for go begin pay for them one by one. So that's not the integration where they do. So they use the feature, optimized feature for waiting, for retain the large customer base, and still the thing they go on. And then the number 4 stage, now the decline or sunsetting stage where products they go through. Waiting at this stage here so now the stage where because of new technologies that don't come, now the sales they drop drastically. So because of new technologies, the model don't come now, plenty things and the way people know they do. For example, that television, that they call it on back, where plasma and smart TV, whatever don't come, and they sell better. Almost how we don't see them. In the last 5 or 10 years, or almost how we don't see this. It don't say oh see it hardly may go on side don't see it. So that name means say no, it's not bad for make person get time. It don't mean say because everybody gets flat smart TV or they get whatever. So waiting the person get enough for user, they use that. Now you own. But no more, the money when them the sales so they get during that time, they don't find they get again. It's not possible now because everybody new technology don't come. And this new technology we don't come, are there people that don't waiting? They don't focus, they don't shift. So the sales for that particular product they drop. Okay, for example, even Netflix. You don't think say that then sales don't drop? The number of people because now they use Telegram for downloading if Telegram bots and where they use for watching if you want for watch. Yes, the bots and they na Telegram. Just need for go there and then ask request for any film they get her. Well, vidmates, even if they go on YouTube for that, they like Nigeria film. So, person go say, why I go pay for Netflix? So, what's not happening now? Netflix don't reach our stage. Now that decline. I don't say people don't use out. They don't say where products reach now a decline. Please, let we settle. Now they disturb the class. Paul, they talk about they can't go na do. Exactly. So, you know, mean say where a product reach now that decline stage. It means say people are not for the user. Then can still re-evaluate the product and see say there's still need for it. There are still people where they use them. And because of that, now, when they find out this and they begin to reduce the amount of investment so that they make for this product, the amount of updates so they will make, then go even support existing users for ensure say then benefit from this product here. So, but then sometimes they can even make new solutions and then put or push the users them for me and go use that particular product there. So example, Internet Explorer. I don't know if we know about them. Almost why we don't use them. Me, I use them. I use them. What's an Internet Explorer? I don't know physical product too.
Okay, now inside Microsoft.
How in the inside Microsoft? Salon flag? What that's a salon flag?
But like this one so long now, so like talking about the Edge, Microsoft Edge, also Chrome, so I don't know how.
What I don't see Internet Explorer. Or we don't come across them. I mean, they say that the package first. Maybe I don't agree with because it didn't say waiting. How? As waiting. And now you talk. So sometimes basically, I go just I want to show an image of him. So sometimes we go down, come across him, but we don't know say na him. But sometimes most of we no go don't come across them, so it's still valid. So you see, now image this icon. Do you ever come across them? Almost we don't come across them. Now browser, now being Microsoft. So now instead of you get Edge, Microsoft Edge, whenever people they buy, the time when they stop for actually provide support for this particular product at 2022. So Microsoft Edge, we don't come now, who stage? Decline stage. Now then Microsoft Edge, we don't come. So, because of that, they find out, say, oh, newer browsers, they don't come inside, like Chrome, Firefox. So now, I don't know people they go. So, what's Microsoft to do? Then say, this, I think we need for left for support, i.e., Internet Explorer, and go to waiting. Then create another one when I waiting. Edge. The one I work, they see, but then Windows computer, they see that E, right? And you don't sign different from this year. So, then find out, say, Internet Explorer don't come now in decline stage. Now, there are other competitors that don't come inside the market, where they push faster, browsers then way efficient, way fast, and provide almost all the features that they need. So people that stop for the user. So if people that stop for the use Internet Explorer, therefore still continue for provide support and maintain that product today. You know, so Microsoft for still continue for do that. If you continue for do that, if you do business, you see profit, they continue. They continue. So what they do, they left hand. And because they left am, then they come, they can't invent waiting. Edge. Microsoft Edge, then they can't invent. And this Microsoft Edge, when they invent, they're not just say they're not left no more Internet Explorer and then go to Microsoft Edge. Then they make informed decision and they tell the users and say, from this date, sometimes it can be 6 months or sometimes it can be 2 months. And they say this particular day, will they start for provide support to Internet Explorer. And then now they can begin. Now Microsoft Edge, now the new browser. So now people they don't know. So you know go there, you want cut off this feature, by this product, and at today now they can tell people. Like you make any other product, people need to go there because one, people that don't lack trust in you. You need to communicate well. So now you need to inform your users them earlier. Say now they can provide all of the support. And most times the reason why they do that in there, some products and they, when we say users then get their data. So they need for migrate their data. You know, just you can't tell people whether not sell you sell. Sometimes in the future, you're not a businessman, you want for open other business. So people then say, this is not serious. I said the last time what they use in product, and this is do. Sometimes at the same thing back in go can do. So that's not some of now the decline stage. So decline stage no means say, sometimes it can mean say the product entirely, then they stop for user. And then they make a newer version of that product, say, for give the users then the same satisfaction with other products or competitors then basically they give the markets. So now that same thing then I happen with Internet Explorer. Any question? No other question? Okay, let's do recap. Yeah, two. Waiting at the different stage, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Waiting at the product lifecycle management. Now 1 and 2 now they call. These are they call 3 and 4. So now call they come. Get launch, get growth. Yes, yeah, number 2. When I call them by order, not to decline where don't call so then they last. Okay, launch and growth. What's in a launch? Now explain. Launch already the customer and the person they waiting. Okay. Yeah, waiting at the growth stage. Where the development on go na other level? Who's development? When I explain and find back, because I don't understand. Where they waiting? Yes, sir. Progress, yes. You other point? You know, okay? So, yeah, 3 and 4. Maturity. What's at the maturity stage? Okay.
At that stage,
Get custom brand. Okay. Yes, I mention something. You will support this man in points. Okay. Ahmed, go sit down. Joanna, come over. No, not go there safe. Go you back on another one. Come. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, can't sit on me do that. Usana man wear that pink shirt today. Mariama, go under. Bien. No, you need to go there. So yeah, that's not true. But for go through the stage I will just talk about, important, really good, and it makes sense. But not today stop. Because if you stop there no more, there are other issues where you need for come for know about or need for solve before ever this particular different first stage areas we don't talk about for make them implement. And that's now the key aspect that we need for follow. One of the key aspects and then a feature backlog management. Waiting at this feature backlog management. So at the starting of the class, we talk about what we mentioned what we talked last week, also feature prioritization. How for prioritize the features then. So now when the person here we don't launch this in product here, so even though the products go through the launch stage, the growth, maturity, and then the decline stage, but then the person gets for go like in backlog, when we say like beside the way we don't write in features them, now I need for go the back for begin check some things them, some features that will not be implemented, where then now you need for implement them. Now basically now the feature backlog management. So you go manage now the features them when they now the backlog for ensure say you kind of incorporate them. So what basically this they do, they show you the features them what you don't get and then help you for improve the product for your users them. So why make this basically important? Now because it help you forget one, you structure right. Because now let's imagine say the competition within at the market don't solve. So you don't mention a lot of features them we forget by the product. But you know we don't put them all because I'm not to the right thing, they prioritize the one they for put. So now because this competition don't high, now you go back and check your features them and come for implement them by product. So now basically now the feature prioritization and feature backlog management. So now make what they see now last week, one of the ways them we go able to implement this feature now. Because if you don't implement, you must go, you rise framework, and then you user story mapping, all of that, then it will help you for able to implement the features them. So the Moscow framework, now you don't launch one of your very first features them when are the must have, where the products are actually able to go without, is a must for making get time. So now sometimes they look at product features them when it should have feature by your products. So because of that, then they can add this feature for make you able to retain your customers them. Or this one where now you rise scoring framework basically in for last week we mentioned I'm saying a quantitative more way of doing things. Wherein you get for waiting, multiply you reach by your impact. So this reach here basically will be talk about almost people and this you go able to get for use this you product here. And the impacts now waiting go able for do for them. And then the confidence now basically before ever you launch any feature by your product, you need to ask, do you research? This research we don't do you 100% confidence in a thing where people want. Now second research you do on a you yourself go, primary research you go do. So then you multiply your reach by your impacts, by your confidence, and then divide them by the effort. So the effort can be the time, the people and what you need for able to operate this project or able to produce this project. And then this you user story mapping are basically they visualize the user journey. For example, if in a digital product you get how people and basically get for go through your platform. So you visualize all of that. For either make then the way how then they go through the products very short. Like for example, for me one of the things that I hate about this I don't call it orange money where they buy top up the flow for me long because Not so like the Maxit app or they don't carry to. That a normal one. Because sometimes if you not get MB, if your MB done, you're not able to use Maxit app like after 5 minutes or so. So we don't know how that actually makes sense for them. And then if you use the normal flow in at the #144, they find out say the journey where the customer need for go through, then at the journey, the steps then basically you get for go through, for execute what you want for the long. They ask you boku question. So all of that they can make people left for use some certain products and being. If I get an option where somebody they can give me just 2 steps for able by which at the left orange I go there. So that's now some of the things that we need for consider. So it might be say you had this feature, but then now you go back now your backlog and try to manage them and see how they reduce the way how the person, then I wouldn't say journey basically, a steps so the person they take, right? For you for accomplish what thing one for accomplish. So that's now the feature backlog management. And then 2, now this are the time when I don't take that features, then they don't go check your feature backlog, and then when I don't manage it, when I don't choose the features that I want for add. Now comes the time where you need to think about waiting resource allocation. So resource not only mean the time and the money actually where they use, it also includes the team. Almost people that you will need for do this here. A 2 person, a 5 team members then. You will need 5 engineers then a team. You will need 2 designers there. You will need this. So all of that are basically resource allocation, and you allocate resources there because they're not boku. So like I talk, it's not only limited to a budget or money, basically people and the time and even the technology one they use for able for kind of make sure say whatever one they do come out fine. So why make this important? It maximize efficiency and ensure say all the projects or whatever one they do kind of go through and not kind of get any blockers na the way. So waiting at some of the consideration we need for guests, stage of the product where you get and get strategic priority. So if you know say this particular feature, now like 2 engineers you get, and then now the need for do this feature for making do, and then you go hire 1, waiting they happen. It is slow, right? Because you go put 2 man work for 1 person, how long the person will take for the now? You know, say, maybe this work can have 2 people in for one. It just sounds like if you want to forget, let's say, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 blocks per day, you go hire 1 person for one. If you hire 1 person for one, what will happen? You go down. You're not able to do done. So that's not just the same things. We need for kind of maximize and strategize the team members then, and also ensure say the capacity where you get or where the team gets it do for make them able for do this work here for make it able for done. And then this no remember they talk about not just for left you products because you find out say traction not there anymore, people they need to use them. You just left and like that they not give people no information. We can see how sometimes they will vex, not so. If we go to inside and say this program here this Friday, let's say you go upline and say we get program, the whether in a workshop or whatever. They go there and say this, they don't push her next week. How they feel? They don't inform you. You don't pay your transport, you don't go. Then they talk say they don't push her. As you reach now, you go ask the people and say, they don't push her on next week. How they feel? You know what feel fine, not so. So likewise, your product also get end of life. And as your product gets end of life, you also need for plan this end of life here, so where the product get. So waiting at this product end of life here, so end of life planning. So now a process where then they go through for retire or basically left for use the product. So like I talked just now, Microsoft, IE basically, Internet Explorer and Edge, when they want to move away from it, they not just grab the local move. They not just grab like salon so then they do that, nobody need to ask them. No one knows safe. Person go left for do this and say to my like, for example, this one, I don't know if now, waiting? Also, super advert. Me know they talk about that, but me never engage myself for super advert. Super adverts, they not go basically tell you say that they can't lock. Because the people are not scam. Why they need for tell you? They don't make them money, and they want no but. And they talk about legitimate companies them or products that we actually they like. For example, this one remember Smart Pay. You don't know who that buy them. Seratel, Celtel. Not so they don't turn orange. They don't buy. They just they rebrand them. So other name there. So this company be the way then they na hill station. They call them Smart Pay. I don't know if it be the button. They actually use them. By St. Mary's supermarket. One long building they. Yes, Smart Pay. Then be branding a blue. Where they use them card for paying at supermarkets or buy whatever. How they not lock, I don't ever know. And I be go take them card. So just imagine. They not me not even pull notification. They not even send notification, of course, because I register with me phone number. Me no ever get notification say, hey, market's not bad for we or they close. And I can't take una money. I don't ever get that notification. So salon like products and can just do anything where they want to do. They don't care. But we don't forget that if you get a product and you find out that this product they come now in life cycle, basically they expire. You don't make you money, you don't this, but then that interest not there again because of technology don't advance, other things then they don't come, or you're not able to keep up with operational cost and all of that. Just get end of life planning. So that a structured process of retiring a product or a specific feature. So sometimes it can actually be an entire product. It can just be a specific feature. Sometimes you find out that this feature, they spend a lot para, but then people don't really use them. So you can just decide for course a particular feature there. But because people don't use them, don't mean other people don't use them. So other people they use them. So you need to inform them. If you're the entire business, you still need to inform them. Say, they can't close. So what to make this important, they minimize disruption for users, manage expectation, and it also help you for reallocate. If not a particular feature they cut down, they help you for reallocate resources efficiently and maintain brand reputation. Okay, let me assume say something money you not be get. You just grab one day you lock something orange, something and get one heavy waiting because somebody hacked the system. They lost all things. Then just lock. They not tell nobody say who they lock. We all money they already they don't go time. But then, fortunately for them, they're able to hold on the hacker, and then recover everything. People in way business-wise minded. You think so they ever go there back? They never get it. So what you don't do? What you don't do? You brand reputation. You don't ruin. Like nobody may actually trust you again. Because you just grab, you don't even communicate. If you communicate and go say, if you we don't know people, but if you tell me if you be better, if you be inform me if you better. But you don't tell me nothing, how am I going to know? So that's now one of the things that were basically important. And one way how people can do this, when they want for either cut down a feature or a product, then they send notification to people there. Then they either send notification and sometimes they can even provide alternative ways. So if like this product, I can use Microsoft Edge and Internet Explorer. So because they want for provide support for Internet Explorer, what they do? Then give the people an alternative way when I'm waiting. Microsoft Edge. So now they are like, this one, like, we need for really update them. But if we say we update them, before we update them, let's just create a new one. So then create Microsoft Edge and then left Explorer. So now then give the people say, now this will they do probably 1 month's notice, or you can even do as a banner. So then they work on some website and we can see banner. Small ones, so whether they announcements, notification, whether they send to them people. So now these are the alternatives. So time would they migrate all una data within they send now this platform now they use. And if you want log in, now this address now they use instead of you go now this address. So that now how serious-minded people, business people, they operate. Not so any kind, after on a business, what I want for do now they do. What you want for do, but no say now that they give money. The customers them. And because now the customers then they give money, you need for always waiting, put them first, and even think about their opinions then before ever you make any kind of decision. So, when they don't plan this, so if a feature they want for cut down, then they come to a stage where they call phase gate decision. This phase gate decision, that's where the stakeholders them of the business they sit on, and then evaluate all the features that with this platform here get. For make them kind of no say, oh, this one something more for continue it, or this one to continue, not only for continue it. And they not just take on because they want for talk on. Now decision we don't get for make. And then decisions they wouldn't get for making either also based on the framework they will been talk about, because they want for evaluate. Why make, you know, say no go just grab people say, I love stop for use this. Why make we for stop for use them? You need for give the people and data for backup what you talk. For sure say, oh, the easy why make we need for left for this because people and they no longer use them. Of course, we get like 2,000 customers where they use this particular feature, but now like 200 people. So why for continue for waste resources on that particular thing there. So these are the phase. So you see specific points in the product life cycle where a formal review, where people then they sit down like meeting, a formal review takes place to decide whether to proceed to the next stage, pivot, or stop the entire project. That we need for do them. The company need for sit down and review them. Say, oh, we need for go or we don't need for go. Why? Make it important. They reduce risk, ensure alignment with business goal. You know, say your business goal now that in the next 5 years you want for get like maybe $1 million sales or volume. But now 1 year and left so for me 5 years done. You don't even make $500,000 it. In the last 4 years, you don't make 500,000 yet. Now in the last 1 year, I go make if I balance 500,000. So all of this, they need for get this phase gate decision panel where they always sit down and make decision. Because even sometimes they will say and also so, like where some company they kill lock, they say we're not able to pay the workers, I make with the lock. That's they don't make decision, they don't sit down. Why make them not able to pay? Because they need to get as much sales or as much whatever they get for make them able for support and continue. So example, concept gate, that they begin to ask questions at this stage back. Ask question, is the idea viable? Go or no go, basically. Then you decide no. If you say yes, let's continue, why make you for continue? You need for give answer. Development gate, is the product ready for full development? Sometimes this particular idea where they don't get, they need for redesign them. So sometimes people then they actually stop for use a certain products them, especially digital products, because of the way how they design them. So there are a lot of cases where people they don't talk about the way they redesign the whole flow of a particular platform and make people then begin use back the platform. Because an entire flow, they basically gains person. Not going to go like some man they wouldn't say for fill form. The form is a long take, they feel say they gains. Some man they left hand. If I go on any website for fill anything long, at the left hand, I don't get time for that day. So you need to make basically the flow. So now this stage you can decide, oh, I think we need for hire a product person. We need for redesign the whole user flow or the whole journey basically where the user for make things short. Sometimes they think they will need for really, really short, like orange. Basically, something that they need for make like just one flow. You go get 3 steps for the one. We don't actually make sense. The thing they want for the kind of add pan the product and they do one, then they just they extend and all of that. So then you decide out of this, if not yes, let we redesign. If not yes, let the product, this is a viable product. Then launch gate, is the product ready for market release? Then you either launch or then delay by doing more research for ensure say the product actually is market fit for launch again. Any question? So now they can get activity. based on the product stage them we don't get. So product stage identification. So, who stage them product are this so? They can do discussion. We get about 3 activities now. We get activity 1, we get 2. So the 1, and for identify who stage them product are there. DVD players, smartphones, TikTok, virtual reality headsets, and then feature prioritization. Una still get group 1, group 2. After we don't find who stage this product are there. Now they can show who's basically they left still like group, and then even though this one has so now other idea very different from the other one, they but still are the same group members than they do. So imagine your company runs a popular online recipe sharing platform that is in the growth phase. You have a limited development team and can only choose 2 features from the list below to implement in the next quarter. The list they don't. Discuss and decide which 2 features you would prioritize and justify your choices based on what a product is in the growth phase. So these are the features then. Feature list of that recipe platform. So integration with smart kitchen appliance, enhanced user customization, online access to save recipe, access, advanced research filters, direct messaging. Which one you for prioritize? So the first one are this. Who stage you think say this is a group A, group B? Group A they choose their own. Who stage you think say them products are there? Who stage you not think say them products are now launch stage, now growth stage, and maturity stage, or a decline stage? So like I get like 5 minutes for brainstorm, 5 minutes for present. So that's not like I get 5 minutes for brainstorm, 5 minutes for present, 5 minutes for present. Then at 15 minutes altogether. The 5 minutes starts now. If you want paper, on talk, I give you a paper. On a fait, I know I'm supposed to begin saying that this person they present, so on a fait, they talk one thing. So from all waiting, we don't talk. This, the all our products and waiting they right now. But nobody knows use ChatGPT. So now based on the explanation, I know they talk say it's bad for use AI. I just tell you say from what you don't learn, now I make you do this exercise. So these virtual reality headsets, DVD players, smartphones, TikTok, who stage and they. So you actually they take, for example, if you think say virtual reality headsets, now growth stage they put them. So they do for the all 4, thank God now 4. They do for the all 4. If virtual reality na launch stage, you put on launch. If DVD player na launch stage, you put on. If smartphone na launch stage, you put on. If na maturity stage, you put on. If na decline stage, you put on. I need one more. If you don't answer, if you need other, then left una time don't start to. So hey, not one person they do one. Now una all they do one. This group now they are part because when they see now one person they write. Una all now a project. I don't call myself learners led project list. Everybody they talk, and on man they talk. What's in your responsibility? I contribute to this discussion here. If you like, we dey at 12 o'clock. We dey. Yes, now by force. So if you don't want to join, for left the class, but now by force. We can now by force. I just saw you can. You?